Welcome back, explorers, to Reaby, the Learning Lab. Today we're exploring numbers that can be smaller than one whole. We're learning about decimals to thousandths. Decimals may look tiny, but they are powerful. They help us describe parts of a whole. Before we get started, here's what we're learning today: understanding decimals as parts of a whole, identifying tenths, hundredths, and thousandths, reading decimals to the thousandths place, writing decimals using digits and words, and connecting decimals to fractions. Every digit after the decimal point has a place value, just like whole numbers. A decimal is a number that can show part of a whole. Whole numbers count complete things. Decimals can show amounts between whole numbers, like 0.4, 0.37, 0.125. Decimals help us be more precise. We can use decimals to measure things like snow depth, distance, or time. And just like whole numbers, decimals use place value to show what each digit means. The decimal point separates the whole number part from the decimal part. Look at this number, 3.125. The 3 is the whole number part. That means 3 wholes. The decimal point tells us that smaller parts are coming next. The digits after the decimal point show parts less than one whole. 0.125. So in 3.125 we have 3 wholes and 125 thousandths. Together that makes 3 and 125 thousandths. After the decimal point, the places go in this order: tenths, hundredths, thousandths. The first digit after the decimal point is the tenths place. The second digit is the hundredths place. The third digit is the thousandths place. So in 0.125, the 1 is in the tenths place. The 2 is in the hundredths place. The 5 is in the thousandths place. Each decimal digit has a place, and that place tells us its value. Let's start with tenths. If one whole is split into 10 equal parts, each part is 1/10. 1/10 equals 1 out of 10 equals 0.1. Now look at this model. 4 out of 10 equal parts are shaded. That means the shaded part is 4 out of 10. We can read that as 4/10, and as a decimal, 4/10 is 0.4. Decimals and fractions are connected. Now let's look at hundredths. If one whole is split into 100 equal parts, each part is 1/100th. 1/100th equals 1 out of 100 equals 0.01. Now look at this model. 37 out of 100 equal parts are shaded. That means the shaded part is 37 out of 100. We can read that as 37 hundredths, and as a decimal, 37 hundredths is 0.37, so 37 hundredths equals 37 over 100 equals 0.37. The last decimal place helps us know how to read the number. Now let's look at thousandths. If one whole is split into 1,000 equal parts, each part is 1,000th. 1,000th equals 1 out of 1,000 equals 0.001. Now look at this model. 125 out of 1,000 equal parts are shaded. That means the shaded part is 125 out of 1,000. We can read that as 125 thousandths. And as a decimal, 125 thousandths is 0.125. So, 125 thousandths equals 125 out of 1,000 equals 0.125. We can also read the digits as 0.125, but the place value meaning is 125 thousandths. Look at the connection. 0.4 equals 4 out of 10, 0.37 equals 37 out of 100, 0.125 equals 125 out of 1,000. Decimals and fractions are closely connected. Tenths connect to fractions out of 10. Hundredths connect to fractions out of 100. Thousandths connect to fractions out of 1,000. So the last decimal place helps us know the fraction name and denominator. That's why 0.125 is read as 125 thousandths.
Tenths are parts. out of 10. Hundredths split it more again. Thousandths make the pieces small. Decimals can show them all.
Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Your turn, explorers. Challenge 1. What place is the 7 in 0.726? Correct. The 7 is in the tenths place because it is the first digit after the decimal point. Challenge 2. Read this decimal. Correct. 38 hundredths, because 0.38 has 2 digits after the decimal point, so the last digit is in the hundredths place. We can also read it as 0.38, but 38 hundredths shows the place value meaning. Challenge 3. Write 9 thousandths as a decimal. Correct. 0.009. 9 thousandths means 9 out of 1,000. The 9 is in the thousandths place. The zeros hold the tenths and hundredths places. Challenge 4. Which fraction matches 0.125? Correct. C. 125 out of 1,000. 0.125 means 125 thousandths. Let's review what we learned today. You understood decimals as parts of a whole. You identified tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. You read decimals to the thousandths place. You wrote decimals using digits and words. And you connected decimals to fractions. Great job completing all of the learning objectives. For exploring tenths, understanding hundredths, discovering thousandths, and for connecting decimals to fractions, you earned the Decimal Explorer badge. Congratulations! Next time, we'll keep exploring decimals. We'll compare decimals and round them to friendly numbers. See you in Lesson 5. Bye, explorers!